that robbery attempt at Equity Bank. Let's move on now, and I want us to cross over to Meru County and speak to Alan Ochanda, our reporter there, on the official launch of a party by Meru Governor Kiraitu Murungi, which is expected this weekend. Ochanda, very good afternoon. Talk to us about this new party and what the unveiling would mean for the region.
Well, in Ndimuli, yes, you've talked about the impending new kid on the block. That is actually the new party that is expected to be formed, and of course it's already formed, but the launching is actually expected to be happening on Saturday. Of course, in Nairobi at the Bomas of Kenya. That's quite a venue that is quite symbolic with the political happening, and so every other political leader who really thinks that by forming a political party, and then the most symbolic venue for the launching is actually normally at the Bomas of Kenya. And so that is actually informs why the governor of Meru, Kiraitu Murungi, who actually is the former party of the defunct EPK, that is actually the Alliance Party of Kenya that was actually one of the 14 political parties that dissolved and actually merged together to form the Jubilee Party. That's actually been characterized with bickering that even saw the walking away of the now UDM members, of course, allied to the Deputy President William Ruto. But remember that on Sunday when we were here with the governor of Meru, Kiraitu Murungi, really said that the MBAS, of course, the DEP party, Devolution Empowerment Party, actually comes here to address the issues of the Meru people. That's as it were with the EPK party that was actually popularly known on ground as MBAS. Remember that, yes, it's been seen along ODM leader Raila Odinga, but pundits say that, yes, the forming of the political party, the DEP party, could be informed by the feeling that the Meru people maybe might be left behind, because remember that we've seen the mushrooming of political parties in this region, of course the central region. And so the Meru people could be feeling that they may miss on the negotiating table and risk being on the menu. And so that really informing the decision for them to come up with their party. Remember, yes, there is another party here, PNU. Remember, it was a ruling party in 2007 to 2013, used by the former President Mwai Kibaki. But it's being stewarded, of course, by the CS Agriculture, Peter Munya, and so there have been really sort of political nemesis between, of course, that's Peter Munya and Kiraitu Murungi, the governor of Meru. There's been sort of a bad political blood between them, and so this really informed the decision as to why they should also come up with their own political party, not using the PNU party. But also remember that when the DP, William Ruto, was here, really took issue with Kiraitu Murungi, tagging along Raila Odinga, just actually tagging along him during his tour of Meru region, really telling him off, saying that the people of this region, of course the Meru region, Mount Kenya East, that is Meru, Embu and Tharaka Nithi, DP saying that they should be left and let to make their own independent political decisions. But looking in the past, we've seen the MBAS party really had its roots in these three counties, Embu, Tharaka Nithi and Meru. And so maybe that is what Kiraitu Murungi is banking on to ensure that when he goes to the negotiating table, because really from the speeches of by Kiraitu Murungi and his allies, we've been seeing that they are complaining that we have several political party leaders, and they have been really conglomerating at the State House with President Uhuru Kenyatta. And so maybe that is the end game. They really want to have their own party so that they could just negotiate on their own and address the issues that really affect this region as the Meru, Tharaka Nithi and Embu region.
Alan Ochanda, many thanks. Let's now take a break. News Desk will be back with more news.